Now, though, whether you want to go on holiday with your family or you fancy a little solo trip, there are some bargain deals for a winter getaway that you could bag today.
Travel expert extraordinaire Ash Bhardwaj has been on the hunt for affordable trips abroad. Right then, what have you found?
Well, it's a great time of year to start planning your trips, whether that's trips you want to do now or ones you want to do next year. That's because a lot of the airlines, a lot of the tour operators do deals at this time of year before the big launch in January. And another way you can save money is what we in the industry call a destination dupe. So as anywhere starts to become popular, starts to become busy, you get a lot of people going there, there's competition for accommodation, which becomes expensive. And a lot of things that used to just serve locals end up being repurposed to serve tourists, so it starts to feel a bit inauthentic. But if you go to places that are a bit off the beaten track, a bit less known about, you can get a good deal and it can feel more authentic.
And you're going to start with a romantic feel.
Absolutely.
A personal romantic feel, a backstory of love. Isn't
Thank
that
you.
right, Ash?
Don't make it weird.
And the first one I'm going to go for is Palermo. And that is actually where my wife and I went on our honeymoon.
Hey.
So it is indeed a city of love. So it's the capital of Sicily, a great alternative to somewhere like Lisbon. It's gorgeous, it's got a UNESCO World Heritage Centre, really interesting history. The food is so varied from all the different groups that have lived there and brought their culture to the place. And you can get really good prices to go there. So we found a return from Stansted, 4 nights, mid-December, £54. So that's more than 30% cheaper than flight prices to Lisbon. And the average temperature in December is about 11 degrees Celsius. So it's not warm, but it's warmer than many other places you'll be.
By the way, that price could change slightly based on, you know, this is the price that you found at the time, so it can change slightly.
And you've got to get to Stansted.
Yeah, absolutely. And so one of the tips for destination dupes to get good prices is you might have to go to a different airport.
Yeah.
There's really good connecting flights as well that still keeps the price fairly low, but you'd struggle to find anything comparable for going to Lisbon.
OK. Lead into Christmas, a bit of winter sun, also Christmas markets. They're not bad in Manchester, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But if you fancy going a bit further afield...
Yeah, you're right. The Christmas markets are just about to open in Manchester. But a lot of people love to go to Germany, Vienna, Prague. Those are very popular Christmas destinations. But this year, the European capital of Christmas, it's an official thing, is Vilnius in Lithuania.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous city. The main market for Christmas is in the Cathedral Square. There's a huge Christmas tree, wooden chalets selling crafts and food. It's a bit chilly. The temperature does drop down to -4 degrees Celsius in December.
That's like Christmassy, isn't it?
Like, wrap up warm, put your gloves on.
Yeah.
But it's a great city, really lovely place to spend time. Midweek flights from Luton in December, £62 for 3 nights. That's what we found recently. Again, connecting flights from the rest of the UK. If you're looking for other Christmas markets around the UK, there's good deals from Birmingham to Dusseldorf and from Manchester to Basel, which is in Switzerland. But the accommodation in Vilnius, £141 for 2 adults sharing a room.
Oh, and that looked nice. I can't work out from Louise's face whether she's excited by that idea or not.
I'm excited. I like a little bit of a cold holiday, actually.
OK.
So I'm happy with that. Thank you.
Just head to the markets in Manchester this weekend if you want that.
Now, you've got another dupe that I'm intrigued to see how this one goes down.
Yeah, so Istanbul is a very well-known destination.
And
it's a place
fabulous.
It is fabulous. But I would suggest the destination dupe of Sarajevo, which is in Bosnia-Herzegovina, because the centre of Sarajevo is what you would imagine Istanbul to be like. They've got beautiful caravans, old caravanserais. So these are like piazzas with 1-storey buildings, surrounded by cafes and bars and restaurants. And it's a beautiful place. It does get pretty chilly in winter, but it was where the 1984 Winter Olympics were. So you can actually go skiing in the daytime.
Good winter sports too.
I like a lot of that, and I think great idea, but I can imagine a lot of people go, oh, Sarajevo, I know that. I'm not sure I've got great memories associated with it.
Yeah, and it's over 30 years since the conflict ended there. And like many cities or places that have gone through a difficult time, it's really invested in developing itself as a place to attract people. And there's a really warm atmosphere there. It's one of those few places where you can genuinely say East meets West. You can hear the call to prayer and you can hear the sounds of church bells. And you've got this amazing Ottoman-era centre, and it comes up against the Austro-Hungarian buildings that were built when the Austro-Hungarian Empire covered that area.
Girls' weekend?
Thank you. Are you in?
I'm here for the food.
Excuse me, where's my invite?
You're top of the list on a girls' weekend, mate.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be great on a girls' weekend, as you well know. Anyway, it's not. Most days you'll see a headline these days with artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
It's now coming into sort of holiday making as well, saying that more holiday makers are using AI to plan their trips. Can we do that with complete confidence?
You can do it with some caveats. So the Association of British Travel Agents, ABTA, say that about 8% of people are now using artificial intelligence to help prompt their ideas for their holidays. But only 43% of them are confident or somewhat confident in AI planning.
Somewhat confident is a great category, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's really good to have that level of caution, because the way AI works is it goes out and sees everything that's on the internet, gathers it, and then predicts what's a likely piece of information to pass on to you. The problem with that is it doesn't know what's still current or what's still true. So it can give you information that is outdated or sometimes completely false. And we've seen examples of people flying to places and the artificial intelligence has told them that they don't need a visa. They arrive at their destination and then get sent home. And it does happen. So if you're ever going to use AI, it's a great tool for just giving you a few ideas, helping develop a bit of an itinerary, but always check everything, particularly logistics and prices.
So it could add a bit of unwanted jeopardy/adventure to your holiday, but it could be very helpful. How?
So if you use artificial intelligence, you put in a prompt. So I recently did this. I practiced to see what it would do, and I put in a prompt. I'm planning to visit Amsterdam for 3 nights in December. Plan my itinerary. And this is what it came up with. So there's some good stuff in there. It's churning out something that looks good. It's recommend staying near the... it's detailed. Recommend staying near the city centre, cafes you could go to, even a recommendation for apple pie, dinner recommendations. It suggests going to the Anne Frank's house, which is a great museum, the Van Gogh Museum. Now, we checked it. Overall, most of the recommendations stand up, but there were a couple of mistakes. So some of the places were closed on certain days, although I didn't specify the days I was going to travel. And it did direct me to a nightclub, De School, that closed in 2024.
What?
You just had the wrong shoes on.
Yeah. Definitely
No colours.
a good nightclub in Amsterdam. So yeah, it's great for giving you just a few ideas or where you don't know where to start. But what I would always say is use this as a bit of a prompt, then go away and check stuff. Use a Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office website, particularly for visas. Go to the websites of the nightclubs you want to go to, check that they're actually open. And of course, I'd say this, but use travel journalists. So if you have subscriptions to any of the newspapers, and a lot of them are actually free online, or even the destination tourism board websites, go on there for the bits of information. My final piece of advice, whenever you're travelling, don't overplan. It's tempting to stuff your itinerary.
Yeah.
But give space for serendipity and chance.
Yeah,
Those are the things.
Space for Sarajevo.
The AI stuff is exactly how I'd imagine Laura Pomfret to plan a holiday. That's what you get from it. You get like a spreadsheet of what to do per hour. Leave some space, Laura.
A space for serendipity. I was like, remember to plan the space.
Ash, thank you.
Thanks, Ash. Brilliant.